Hi friends, welcome to Crack Grade B. We are back with yet another very important lecture for your upcoming examination, that is NABARD Grade A and Grade B. Right, so I hope you are preparing well and also following our YouTube channel. So this is exclusively for your upcoming examination from 3rd and 4th October. We have brought out some of the very important news articles that are relevant for your upcoming exam. So let's begin with the first news article. So the Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently interacted with Gram Panchayat and Pani Samiti. Okay, so this is not important. But what is important is he launched during this interaction with the Gram Panchayat and Pani Samiti on Jal Jeevan Mission. Okay, the interaction discussion was on Jal Jeevan Mission. He launched two things. Number one, he launched a mobile app, Rashtriya Jal Jeevan Mission app. Okay, for what? For improving awareness among stakeholders and for greater transparency and accountability of a scheme under the mission, right? Jal Jeevan Mission app. And then he also launched an Kosh, Rashtriya Jal Jeevan Kosh. Okay, using this Kosh, any individual or any institution, any corporate body, any philanthropics like Bill Gates, be in India or abroad, okay, can donate an amount that will be used to provide tap connection in every rural household or schools or Anganwadi centers or ashram shalas and other public institutions, right? So, very important news article. Even if it is not important for the objective, it will be important for your descriptive, right? Then water is reaching every household in one point. So this is some of the data that we have picked from that news article, which the Prime Minister has discussed while during the interaction. So water is reaching every household in about 1.2 lakh villages in about 80 districts of the country. Right? In aspirational district, the number of tap connection have increased from 31 lakh to 1.1 crore. Measures like toilet in every home and school affordable. So many measures are being taken to provide tap water connection to every corner of the society, right? So this is Jal Jeevan Mission, the first piece of news. Then let's move to the second news, that is Wetland of India portal. Nothing much important here. Okay, who has launched it? It was launched by Shri Bhupender Singh. Who is it? He is the Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Okay, the objective of the app is it is a repository where all the data related to wetland in India is available. The the web page is indiawetland.in. So this is just that important. Now, this was developed by, so see, all the information related to wetland. Wetland management for diversity and climate protection of Ministry of Environment Forest. So these are the two body. Number one, a department under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in partnership with the GMBH. Okay, so this they have done this Wetland of India portal. Now let's move to next news article, that is National Apprentices Mela. Very important. Skill India with due support from Director General of Training. Okay, so it is Skill India plus Director General of Training. So Skill India not alone. And National Skill Development Corporation NSDC is organizing a day-long National Apprentices Mela 400 location on 4th October 2021. Okay. Now, under the initiative, what is going to happen? The aim is to provide the hiring of nearly 1 lakh apprentices and assist employer in tapping the right talent and develop it further with training and providing practical skill sets. Right? Very important. So, see, few news article you will find it non-relevance when it's come to objective. Yes. So this news article I do find it important only for phase one. Okay, because it may ask you when it was conducted or who has conducted it. Okay, but you are writing a descriptive paper for the very first time in NABARD grade examination. So maybe many of you have an experience of writing it in the RBI grade B. Most of you and many of you are also UPSC aspirants, so you already know the art of writing an answer. But questions here are not of that UPSC level. So the expectation of the answer is also not of uh, UPSC level, right? So it is very direct in nature rather than analytical. So when you provide, so when the question is direct, so there has to be some relation with the current affairs. Okay, direct question has a direct answer, irrespective of giving your view on it. So when you have to give your view, you can provide many analytical presentation, right, to support your answer. That is demanding in UPSC, but not in RBI Grade B and NABARD. So here you should know some data, okay, or at least what is happening in the government, what is happening around you. You can put that thing in the right context and you can write a beautiful answer. Then the event is expected to witness participation from more than 2000 organizations operating in more than 30 sectors such as power, retail, obviously not much important which are the sectors, but yes, just read all these trades that are available: welder, electrician, housekeeping, beautician, mechanic, okay, etc. So maybe fitter, many things. Then 5 to 12 path student can participate in this National Apprentices Mela. Then let's move to next news article to mark Mahatma Atmanirbhar corner of Trifid. Atmanirbhar corner of Trifid. To mark Gandhi Jayanti and Atmanirbhar corner to showcase the execute GI tag tribal art and craft products from India was inaugurated at the High Commission of India in Ottawa, Canada. Okay, so you know this is not the first country. So in I think in 2021 in Saudi Arabia also this has been inaugurated. Okay, so very important Atmanirbhar corner of the tripod. So this news article you can also relate it to your ARD section. Okay, since the showcase of the product that is going to happen in this store would be sourced from the rural India. Okay, that will be tribal art and culture, art and craft. Okay, so this is an important news article. Then let's move forward to the next news article. KVIC, world's largest khadi national flag. So you know KVIC is promoting khadi, and in this Khadi Village Industry Commission has taken an initiative of deploying world's largest Khadi national flag at a height of 250 feet, at a height of 255 feet and 150 feet width. Okay, so it's the height of the flag displayed where at Leh Ladakh as a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. Then Kamdhenu Deepavali 2020-21 campaign launched. Okay, Kamdhenu Deepavali campaign. So what is this campaign all about? It was launched to manufacture and market more than 100 crore cow dung based Deepak lamps and Lakshmi Ganesh idol. Now, why this is launched? Now you see, to make the products of cow or byproducts of cow more economical. Okay, see, most of the people in rural India, okay, most of the families are still dependent on cow, so they sell milk. Okay, but they will sell paneer, they will sell ghee, means they are dependent on cow. So to make them more profitable, more and more cow products should be there. So you know, cow dung is now being used to manufacture under this campaign, the Kamdhenu Deepavali campaign, to manufacture what? Deepak lamps and Lakshmi Ganesh idols. Okay, so that the cow dung is also not wasted. And to tell you, let me tell you, in Chhattisgarh there is a Godhan Yojana. Okay, Godhan, under the Godhan Yojana, the government of Chhattisgarh is buying cow dung at a cost of per kg, right? So this is very useful. Then this includes Deepavali item 2, Deepak lamp. So this all these things will get manufactured. But I hope you you cannot miss this news article because this is very important. This was launched by whom? Dr. Vallabhai Kataria, former cabinet minister and former chairman of Rashtriya Kamdhenu Ayog, organized a national webinar with his team launching Kamdhenu Deepavali. Okay, so Kamdhenu Deepavali campaign 2020-21. Let's move to the next news article, that is Swachh Bharat Divas. The government of India, under the inspiring leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, is celebrating the commemoration of 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, right? Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So, under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Jal Shakti organized important activity campaign under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin Phase 2. Okay, under Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin Phase 2. Now, for what? To accelerate the ODF plus momentum and sustaining the open defecation free achievement in villages. Like every year, DTWS celebrated the birth. So, not important. I hope here it is clear. Okay. Now, let's move to the next news article, that is 101 Foundation Day of Labor Bureau. Union Labour and Employment Minister flags up the fieldwork of Area Frame Establishment Survey. So, under the on the occasion of 101 Foundation Day, Area Frame Establishment Survey was launched by whom? Union Labour and Employment Minister. Then presents approval letter under ESIC. So, not important. This is the important news article, right? This is the important news article that you will have to remember. Then on this occasion, special camps has been organized so that the unorganized labor come and register themselves in the eShram portal, right? So let's move to the next news article. NTPC to list 3 subsidiaries at a part of 15,000 crore asset monetization. So in the recent past, so you have seen National Monetization Plan, right? NMP, and also you might have seen the video in our YouTube channel where we have explained NMP in detail. So NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, has come out with 3 subsidiaries, right? 3 subsidiaries to be part of 15,000 crore asset monetization plan. Okay, so let's move to the next news article. Retail and MSME likely to create NPA. So who has said this? As per the rating agency CRISIL. So CRISIL is a rating agency that has said what? Has estimated that stressed asset, non-performing asset and restructured loan in bank's portfolio could touch 11% by March 2022, up from 9% in March 2021. Means even if the economy is going up, these sectors are stressed because of multiple lockdowns, the, the closure of the economy, then restriction in movement of the people. Okay, so many things. So the CRISIL has said that it can touch 11%, right? So again, let's the last line says care rating review of. So this is what CRISIL has to say. So now what CARE has to say. CARE rating review of Q1 financial year 2021 means April, May, June showed that gross non-performing asset in the retail and MSME loan books of the public sector rose to 7.2% in June 2020-21 from about 6% in June 2022. Means it's almost 1.8% higher. The incidence of bank loan was comparatively less intense for the private bank with GNPA of gross non-performing asset of 3.2% in June, up from 2.01% in a year ago. Now see why private sectors banks always contribute less in this kind of thing is because this MSME takes loan through following multiple government schemes, right? So yes, many private banks also follow government scheme, but the primary resource that flows into the economy is from public sector banks, right? Like Mudra Yojana. So when you see the amount that is given in the Mudra Yojana, you compare the amount of the PSU bank and the private sector bank is there will be a huge difference. This is the first reason, and the second reason is the presence. Most of the private banks do not have their reach in rural India, right? But in rural India, you will find at least one branch of State Bank of India everywhere. Now, you will find Bank of Baroda or maybe Bank of Punjab also. Oh, sorry, Punjab National Bank also, right? But State Bank of India will find everywhere. So obviously, if an MSME is based out of rural India, if they has to take a loan under Mudra Yojana, they are not going to reach out to the branch of ICICI, SDFC or city in the state capital or in a big city. They would reach out to the State Bank of India at their place, right? So this is the second reason of why this disparity, like 7.2% for the PSU and 3.32% for the private sector's bank. So I hope this is clear. With this, we have come to the end of this lecture. Let's meet in the other lecture. We wish you very good luck for your examinations. Thank you from the team, Craig Gridby.